Hey everybody, it's City the Wind Sage, and welcome back to Let's Play Kindred Spirits on the Roof. And, last time we, well, pretty much just kind of finished the main story. Umi and Sachi were able to become one and pass on into the afterlife, I guess. We don't really know what happened to them, more so they just kind of, you know, well, yeah, pretty much they passed on. And in this episode, it was made apparent last episode that we weren't necessarily done yet. We still have one event it seems we need to do. Whether you call this like a little like bonus thing at the end or maybe like the epilogue to the game, like whatever you call it, it's just kind of, yeah, we still have a little something left we need to do, and we're going to do it. So yeah, something as a note is actually, while I haven't, okay, let me, that part of this isn't actually going to be blind, considering the fact that I, not too long ago, tried to attempt to record this part, but, like, no joke, just like, I kind of just undid it because it's like I really just wasn't into it at the time. Like I was really out of it the entire time. I was a bit tired, and so yeah, I tried recording this part, or at least the beginning of this part, and it didn't really go well. So yeah, we're gonna here we are attempting to re-record part of this again. Don't worry, I didn't get too far. I just kind of was like, yeah, I'll tell you how far I got when we get to it, but yeah, most of this stuff is still going to be an authentic reaction. So don't worry about that. But anyway, let's dive right into it.
Hina, 宿題出てるんでしょ? 見てあげるわよ。やっちゃいなさい。
Yeah, I guess something to mention is like this is actually very interesting for scenes in this story, because this event actually starts voiced, which I'm not gonna say never has happened for this game. It's probably happened a few times and I'm not thinking about it, but it's like usually scenes just like become voiced when something like huge or significant or important is about to happen. The fact that the scene starts this way, it kind of probably says a lot for the scene that's coming up. But then again, I don't really know much about what's coming up, so yeah.
本当? ちゃんと家に帰ってからやっといた。そう。珍しいこともあるものね。ゆな姉は宿題もうやっちゃった？ええ、一応。 急だね。
何？
あとはなんでもない。
そう。初体験のやり直しの。
Alright, so yeah, this is where I was kind of, this exact line right here is where I was before the original recording kind of ended. It's like, so yeah. And to be fair, like, you can kind of see this coming perhaps, so I wasn't really reacting strongly to when I saw this the first time, because the scene is kind of setting itself up like that, honestly. It's like, it's setting up that, like, it's kind of setting up the fact that Yuna is obviously, is kind of thinking about something and is kind of nervous about it. So it's like, yeah, this is, the fact that we came to this line, I wasn't really surprised when she said that. It's like, I was like, how many people do you think, like, can say they've, like, done over their first time? It's like, that sounds impossible, but it's like, it kind of is possible for them, really. So, yeah, that's something interesting. Not only were they really, like, in control of your bodies, they pretty much replaced your bodies with their own. So again, it's just like, doesn't really count when you think about it. A few marks and some vague memories. I'm surprised there was even that much, honestly. It's like, because it's like, again, they pretty much, like, even took their own physical appearance. So it's like, I'm surprised stuff like that still kept. But again, it was still their body, even if the appearance changed, I guess.
それで今日がそのチャンスなのよね。
Yeah, one of these, like, rare opportunities. It is kind of what it is, so yeah.
でもなんて声をかければいいんだろう。
Yeah, it's just how to bring it up. That's the, like, that's something, because it's not like you can kind of, like, approach a subject like this bluntly, or it's like, you shouldn't, so it's like, yeah. And yeah, there's that. It's like Megumi and Sachi learned, but Yuna decided not to. Well, it's not like she can see them anyway, and it's not like she wanted to hear what Megumi or Sachi had to say about it, so yeah.
なね。やなね。
なにひな。
やなね。ちょっとこっち来て。
うん。何？どうしたの？ちょっとひな。どうしたの？いきなり。
やなね。しよう。
You know, like, I know that's supposed to be like a look of determination or something, I guess, or I don't know necessarily what you'd call it. Determination, maybe it's determination, I don't know, like, or maybe like a look of resolve or something like that, but she just looks kind of angry in that. Like, out of context, it almost looks like she's just yelling at her. It almost just kind of looks like Hina's just yelling at, Yuna, so yeah.
ひな？
約束してたよね。
うん。
私ゆなねとしたい。
ひな。いいよ。
This is actually also kind of this little thing right here this seems like a little bit of an interesting thing on Yuna's development as well. Like, the thing was, like, she was getting kind of, in a sense, kind of like stuck in her own head and really worrying about like 50 different million things at once. But, like, now that, you know, Hina's kind of taken some action, Yuna just almost in a way just kind of removed the worry, just kind of removed her worries, and is like, and is now like sure of herself, which is kind of like the advice Anno gave to her, remove the worry, what do you have left? And yeah, here it is being put into action again, in a way. So yeah, it's a tiny thing, and it might not have been intentional, but like I feel it might be an interesting thing to her growth, so yeah. And this is actually a little interesting thing for Hina, because this is the first time you see Hina like nervous or like worried about something, really. Like, she's usually just kind of very like simple and generally has like a lot of confidence. Remember, she jumped out of like a second-story window or something to chase someone with like no hesitation. So, so yeah, there's also an interesting little thing for Hina's character as well.
やだね。やった。
Yeah, I don't think I really even need to say anything at this point, except for, well, this is most likely going to be the last censor for this game, so yeah, that's something. And now let's just finish the game up, shall we?
眠い。
That was kind of interesting. Well, first off, it was actually pretty darn short, and secondly, like, those CGs were kind of interesting, the fact that, well, while I'm obviously going to need to censor them, they surprisingly censor a lot. They surprisingly just, like, those are surprisingly really censored scenes. Well, in comparison to what I've had to deal with recently. It was like, yeah, mostly just kind of like, it's kind of like, almost censors itself, but it's like, I still need to just hack the scene on it in its entirety, but yeah. So yeah, it's kinda, it's kinda interesting.
眠くてもダメ。ちゃんと着替えなきゃ。顔から火が出そう。裸のままじゃ風邪ひいちゃうでしょ。
そうだね。
そうよ。ほら、服着なきゃ。
ねえ、やだね。
何？どうしたの？
恥ずかしい。
そうね。
でも気持ちよかった。
そう
気持ち。
ほら、早く服着て。いつまでも裸のままでいちゃダメよ。誰かに見つかったら言い訳するの大変じゃない。
そうかな。
まだ心配かけられないでしょ。お父さんやお母さん、おじさんやおばさんに。ほら、もうちょっと頑張って。ひなのシャツどこ行ったっけ？
こっちにある。
あ、ほんとだ。私のも拾ってくれる？ありがとう。ほら、万歳しなさい。着せてあげるから。
ひなねってやっぱ大人っぽいね。
そう？パンツは私の買いのでいいわよね。
しっかりしてるよね。
そうでもないわよ。
そんなことないよ。 いつもすごいって思ってる。
ヒナの方がすごいって思うわ。時々すごい勢いで引っ張られちゃうもの。
そう？
そう。はい、もう寝てもいいわよ。
やだね。
何？
大好き。
私もよ。大好き。ひな。おやすみ。
はい。おやすみ。
Oh yeah, there it is. Oh wait. Let's see. Thanks for playing. Oh, we've unlocked extra scenes. So yeah, I guess that was kind of the epilogue we just saw over there. They're the ones with the apple symbol. And hint, you can find more apples by making different... Oh. I assume by making different, I assume they mean making different choices. Maybe like... So, no, this is the consequence these choices had, apparently. So, yeah, I guess in a way we're... It looks like even now we're still not quite done. Yeah, our first few months seem to... Oh, Apple Hell, hello. So, yeah. Here's one from Amishima. We got Sasa, Kitty. Oh man, we got a Supernatural girl. Oh shit, we are. Forget what I said. We are like not close to done at all, are we? I don't know how long these scenes are. This is a cardinal symptom idiocy. I don't know how long these scenes are, but it's like we got a lot of things, and apparently we got like a lot of things, and some of these seem to and some like these are not even all the ones we have here. So yeah, that's something to think about, ain't it? But I guess in a way, I think for now we're gonna kind of call this Let's Play done. Don't worry, I'll definitely go back and record those, but you know, I need to go record those, and I still need to go get the ones I'm missing, and yeah, a bunch of stuff, so that by itself will take a while. So for all intents and purposes, I think we're done here. At least for now. But first off, like, since there's not really a credit sequence to do this on, I'll give my final thoughts, and we'll kind of just do the traditional stuff here now. Final thoughts. This, well, I probably made it very apparent as we read it, but I love this game. It was honestly a very amazing game, and I'm glad I played it. There were some slow points at times, and I admit my motivation was not always 100% there to keep going, but I'm glad I kept going nonetheless. And yeah, and I love this game, and you know, despite its length, which is currently the longest thing I have ever recorded, with currently I believe this is part 55, so it's the longest by a long shot as well. It's the longest by like a freaking country mile, so yeah, but I was enjoying myself about a good most of the time. I'm not going to say the entire thing was perfect, but I feel it all worked out really well. All the couples were pretty enjoyable by the end, and while there were frustrating moments, these frustrating moments usually led up to something good that kind of countered it in a way. So yeah, that's kind of my final thoughts. I love the game. I recommend you guys can go play. I actually recommend you guys go play it too, actually, but be warned for the, there's some scenes that are really much adult content. So, it's a cautious buy. The game, the Steam store age gates you though, so again, and this age, it definitely deserves the age gate it gives you, but yeah. So yeah, it's a cautious recommend, and yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. I gotta say, I also really had fun analyzing a lot of the stuff that I ended up doing. I noticed that I feel I was doing that a bit less and less, and like a bit more and a bit less at certain points, but I think it was ultimately still a good time. Now, what's kind of next, like, for the series and in general? Because, well, actually, this isn't really a series when you think about it. This is the only thing in the this is technically the only game of its own. But there's still plenty of stuff that this game's connected to. It's either 3 or 4 audio dramas on Steam that we could look at that are Japanese voiced but English subbed. So that might be something interesting to look at. I'd have to kind of figure out something about that though, but it's an interesting process. So there's the audio dramas, which I plan to cover in some capacity, even if it's just reviewing them or talking about them in general. And there's also the fact that I believe the game itself is based off of a manga that's apparently, while not 100% different, pretty different, so it might be worth just looking at. So yeah, there's still plenty of stuff we can do with Kindred Spirits on the Roof, and yeah, there's still the bonus scenes I have to go and get, which I don't know when I'm going to do those, honestly. I might just do them on my own time and upload them sporadically. But I think I think for all intents and purposes, this game is done. So, yeah. And yeah, so there's quite a bit of stuff we can look at for this. But besides that, what's the next project after this? Well, for those of you who might have noticed that I've been uploading 2 Let's Plays at a time. Well, at a time. I've had kind of issues uploading them both at the same simultaneously, but yeah. And I plan to continue that. I plan to cover another visual novel while Neptunia Rebirth 3 V-Generation is going on. I don't know what visual novel yet though, so you're gonna have to give me some time on that one. So yeah. I plan to have something else running alongside, and I do want to do more visual novels. These are definitely something I'm interested in. But which ones, that's something to decide for later. I have plenty of ideas. It's the matter of getting the game, and also it's finding a game and getting it, because again, kind of like with Kiss for the Pedals, I found this game almost on accident. I heard about it a few times. But yeah, so it's a matter of finding something, and I have some ideas for games I already own. There's a few ideas which I'll kind of keep to myself just in case. But yeah, so that's really all there is to it. There's no next time actually. Yeah, there's no next time on Kindred Spirits on the Roof. Well, I guess there's bonus stuff, so again, this is not necessarily a goodbye, but more of a see you later for this series. So yeah, we're kind of done for now, at least for a while, so yeah. I'll see you all later for whatever the next project is. See you guys then.